Greetings one and all, welcome back to my kitchen here today, where it's another cold winter's day here in Toowoomba, Queensland, Australia, where I'm going to be making a Chinese style rice dish, and we're going to be cooking, mostly doing most of the cooking in my little rice cooker, as I'll show you in a little while. The first thing I want to do is, I've got three chicken thigh fillets, but they've still got the skin on them. And what I want to do is just take that skin off, which comes off pretty easy. Use your knife if you need to, but most of the time it just peels off. And don't discard that skin, like this. I'm going to be saving that, and we're going to be using that as well. So now with our skinless thigh fillets, chicken thigh fillets, I'm going to put them in a bowl, and I'm going to make up a little bit of a marinade. And I'm just going to marinate them for about an hour, but I'll just finish skinning these and I'll show you the marinade. Alright, so I've got my three chicken thighs there. They're skinned. Next thing I'm going to do is throw in a tablespoon of soy sauce, a tablespoon of Chinese cooking wine, and about half a tablespoon of sesame oil. And with my clean hands, I'm just going to mix that up. And I'm going to leave that covered just for about an hour or so. Alrighty guys, so just while my thighs there are marinating, I may as well get on with this next stage. Now this stage is entirely optional, though I do highly recommend you follow it if you're like me, you like things with that bit of extra depth of flavour. Remember before with those thighs I took the skin off, so what I've done is I've just cut sliced the skin into sort of smaller pieces, as you can see. I've got the skin side down in my cold fry pan, my cold hot plate, and what I'm going to do now is just render the fat out of those pieces of skin. And we do that, like I say, by starting with everything cold, and then we put our hot plate onto a moderate high heat, not super high, and we just leave that, don't move it around. Just the fat, chicken fat, should slowly come out of that, and we want that. I'll give you a alternative when we're a little bit later if you don't want to do this. Alrighty guys, so here we are. I've rendered all the fat now out of those pieces of chicken skin. They went nice and crispy till they was like, yeah, no fat left in them at all. Just now those little crispy bits of chicken skin, as delicious as they are, aren't part of our final dish. But of course they didn't go to waste. Chef's privilege there. It's only this chicken fat that we're after, and we're going to give our rice a bit of a fry up first before everything goes into our rice cooker. So I'm going to put in 2 cups of rice. And I'm using jasmine rice for this. we're just going to stir it around, try and get all those individual grains by stirring it, coated in a bit of that fat. Now I did mention you could skip that fat rendering stage. All you would do instead is use a little bit of neutral oil to do this fry bit. But trust me, it's worth that. It's not much extra effort, and let me tell you, those little crispy treats of chicken skin are delicious in their own right. Alright guys, my rice there's just been frying away there, just only for a few minutes, 4 or 5 minutes, and it's nearly ready to go into our rice cooker. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to add 4 cloves of garlic that I've grated. I've got a big knob of ginger that I've grated. I'm going to stir that through just for another minute or 2. Smells delicious. Alright, that'll do. We'll get that off the heat. Alright guys, so I've just moved my rice cooker into play here. Now, I've only got a very, very small rice cooker, because I'm usually just cooking enough for myself. Usually only cook 1 cup. I'm going to tip my 2 cups of rice into there. I've got 2 long stalks here of spring onion, or scallion as my American friends like to call it. I'm just going to tie that into a bit of a knot so it fits into my cooker like so. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to add 2 cups of chicken stock. Now, obviously, if you make your own, that's the best option. I haven't today. I've just brought a good quality store-bought one. 2. I've got here my marinated chicken thighs. I'm just going to place them on top. I'm going to tip that last little bit of marinade over the top as well. Get the lid on. And we'll put that on automatic cook. Now I'm going to let that go through its cycle of cook, and then as per all rice cookers, it flicks over to the stay warm stage, and I'm going to leave it on that stay warm stage just for another 10 or 15 minutes. Alright, I'll keep an eye on it and I'll get back to you. Alrighty guys, so I've just plated up my dish, my version of chicken rice cooked in the rice cooker. The chicken looks like it's cooked really good. Like I say, I just left it on that warm setting for about 10 more minutes after it clicked over from cook. Yeah, let's just give it a try. I'll start off with these juicy looking bits of chicken. Oh. It looks really nice. It looks like it's still nice and moist. I'll just give it a taste. That's as yummy as anything. Still nice and juicy. I'm going to try a little bit of my rice as well. Really delicious as well. That's yum. Yeah, a good easy dish to make. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate you guys. I know I say it every time, but I do actually mean it. I really appreciate it. It's awesome. If you're new to my videos, or you've been watching them for a little while and kind of like them, or just if you could hit that subscribe button, that'd be great. Really helps out the YouTube algorithm thing to get more of my videos sort of to the front of the queue, the big long queue. That'd be awesome if you could do that. There's no obligation on your part if you subscribe. Nothing happens. It just helps me out. Alrighty. I will see you all next time.